you said best sports podcast in the country. Why don't we just eliminate the sports from the sentence? We just become the best podcast in the country, and then
so you just tryna go bigger.
eliminate country and just make it world.
Yeah, Royce thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Royce's thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Yeah, Royce's thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Okay, step into the mind of a young boy genius, telling you what's going on in stadiums and arenas. We talking the NFL, we talking the NBA, we talking about the biggest sports news of the day. Got a favorite athlete, a team that you're thinking. Well, let's put it to the test and see where Royce ranks them. And listen, man, I could go on and on, but let's get into it, featuring his co-host Dom. Sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah. I said sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah.
All right. It's that time of the week again where we record a little podcast called
Royce's thoughts.
Royce's Thoughts. As always, I'm your co-host, Dom, sitting across from the main man himself,
Royce,
the namesake of the podcast.
Yes.
Soon to be video. YouTube.
Definitely not a vlog.
It's not a vlog. Just a video podcast. Is that a thing?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I think it's a thing. I think we're one step closer. Like, this actually might make it. The studio's not built yet because you don't even know this. The desk didn't come in. They come in Saturday. So we got desk, kind of got a little background wall up there. I think we're going to be in good shape. I think it's going to be nice. Just, nice for us. How's your week been?
It's been a week.
That doesn't sound good.
I definitely thought it was Thursday today.
You thought it was Thursday today?
So I went the whole day thinking it was Thursday. And now I have to go. And I have to do school 2 more days this week.
2 more days. 2 more days. That's not good.
No.
That's not good.
No.
I'm sorry, man. So you really thought the whole day was Thursday?
Yeah.
You didn't like get weirded out because like you're normally not here on Thursdays. So that didn't like ever enter your mind like, why am I here on a Thursday?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, with the week that was sports, Royce, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. What am I going to talk about?
Well, I assume the 49ers.
The San Francisco 49ers! Bro. Rolled into Dallas. Looked like we were going to win the Super Bowl in the first half. Like, I was about ready to buy my tickets to LA. Like, we going to the Super Bowl. Second half, Dallas lost the game. Like, we were rolling, and then Jimmy G did the Jimmy G, right? Jimmy going Jimmy. And he threw a horrific overpass, which led to an interception, which led to an immediate Dak touchdown. And then the 49ers basically imploded. Jimmy threw maybe the worst pass that a professional quarterback could throw. It was so bad that George Kittle dropped it before he caught it. Because had he not dropped it, he would have fumbled, and then Dallas surely would have won the game. At least I would think so. I'm just not sure, because here's the thing. Dallas is like, they are undisciplined. They had more penalties than anybody should ever have. I think they set a league record, or team record. And Royce, I just want you to describe to the people the last play of the Dallas game.
The last play. Well, Dak takes us, the 49ers, mostly the team is just standing back, like not near the offensive line or the Cowboys offense. Most of them are standing back. And so Dak Prescott hikes the ball and he runs up the middle and he slides. He gets like 15 yards and he slides. But they don't have that much time, and they don't have any timeouts. So he slides, and then the Cowboys are ready, but the ref is not. And so the ref had to touch the ball, and the ref didn't touch the ball. So the ref touched the ball. He shoved Dak Prescott in the center out of the way, and he touched the ball, and Dak tried to spike the ball, and he didn't get the snap off, and the game was over.
Yeah. It was pointed out to me something very clear. Now, so I just want the whole world to know. I was in my jersey, by the way, 2-0 in the 49er jersey. Okay. I already had it planned out that I was going to throw on my cowboy hat that I got for Christmas at the office party. And I was just going to parade around, take pictures because 49ers beat the Cowboys. And when Debo didn't get the first down, like I thought it was first down, so I went and got the cowboy hat, and then he didn't get the first down, so I had to take the cowboy hat off. Royce, it was pointed out to me that had Dak slid, got up, handed the ref the ball, let the ref spot the ball, then they probably maybe down it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. It's not like they needed a field goal. They needed a touchdown. So they still had to complete the next play after that. But they were so inept that they didn't even get a chance to have the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Are you surprised, because I am, I'm not going to lie to you, that no one got fired from the 49 or from the Cowboy staff on Tuesday?
I'm not. I don't know.
It just... No?
No.
I am. You would just think that Jerry Jones would be like, all right, bro. You can't. Like, of all the ways, of all the cowboy ways to lose a game, because they always find ways to lose a game, that's the most cowboyish way I've ever seen to lose a game. Back to the Dez Carter game, the Hail Mary game with Aaron Rodgers. Like, they've just had a bunch of stuff going on. Here's what I'll say. I'm pumped for my 49ers, and I really like our matchup. Going into Green Bay, they're calling for stupid cold weather, which favors the running team. Because when it's so cold, it's hard to catch, hard to throw.
Mm-hmm.
We got a good running game. Our best player, who's our running back, our best player who also plays running back, right?
Yeah.
Debo, so he can catch it, but he's going to touch the ball. Elijah Mitchell has been great the last 6 weeks of the game, running back. I feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I want to pick the 49ers because I want to stick true to my picks, but my heart wants the 49ers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's my game. So tell us about the rest of the games this weekend. Last weekend.
Well, the Bengals and the Raiders played. It was a close game. It came down to like last-minute interception for the Bengals, and the Bengals walked out with the victory.
First time in a lot of people's lifetime that they ever won a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was Bengals-Niners. Or Bengals-Niners.
That is the first time anyone could ever send a text about a Bengals playoff win.
You know, it's crazy. They actually said that on the broadcast, too.
And nobody can give a text about a Joe Burrow playoff loss.
It's true. It's true. At least not this week. Or not.
No, not yet.
Not yet. All right. So what happened in the... Who was the Saturday? So Tampa and Philly.
Yeah, I
what happened there, Byron?
Thought there was going to be an upset there. Didn't happen.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Jalen in the gang, they didn't have it.
No.
Can I ask you a question? Did you watch any of the Bucks game?
No.
It's fine. It's fine because I watched.
I was gonna watch it, but then I checked the score and it was 31-0.
Okay.
Well.
I also here's the only thing that's a little concerning for me about the Bucks is they also didn't look really like, you know how there's games where like, oh, they look great.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't. I don't feel like they looked that good. I just feel like the Eagles were that bad. So we're really gonna see. I think we're gonna find out if Tom Brady misses everybody. Everybody's hurt for the Bucks. I didn't know that. Everybody's hurt.
I did not.
Ronald Jones the second or whatever he is, Leonard Fournette. So both their running backs are out.
They have Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, they do have Le'Veon Bell, but good Godwin's out. Obviously, Antonio Brown is dealing with his Antonio Brown self.
Antonio Brown is not on the team. Right.
All of their DBs are hurt. Like they're in trouble from an injury standpoint. So I think as the competition steps up, it may not be like last year. What happened in Buffalo?
Well, Buffalo, there were probably some people jumping through some tables. It was not a close game at all.
No.
It was like 47-17.
It was
The Bills did not fail a fourth down attempt. They did not kick a field goal, nor did they punt the ball. There were no turnovers either. It was the best game you could ask for from Buffalo.
It was absolutely crazy because this is the first time in history that an NFL team has played a perfect game. Perfect game.
Mm-hmm.
Does it surprise you that it came against Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
Me too. Kind of makes you feel a little good inside, though, doesn't it? I get it. Like, we've seen the Patriots win so much. It's nice for a first to happen to them. It was crazy because it was stupid cold that game.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you also had the Chiefs.
The Chiefs and the Steelers. That was also not a close game.
The Chiefs played with their food for like the first quarter and a half. Like they just pushed the little peas around. And then finally somebody said, yeah, eat the peas and get up. And then they were like, okay, fine, we'll score 35 points in 12 minutes. Like it was, like I remember I checked the game and I was like, well, this game is bad. And then literally I came back and I was like, oh, it's 20. What? It's 21. And then I like left and came right back and it was 35. It's like, okay, 35-7. All right. So then that I think we've covered all the games except for the Manning cast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Except for the Cardinals and the Rams.
I thought I heard something upstairs. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Might have to get up to go tend to one of your brothers. Okay. So Cardinals, Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
For the first time, looked like he should have played baseball.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the Cardinals? What was wrong with them?
I don't know. I feel like they started off really hot, then Kyler Murray got hurt, and it's just like it didn't get better from there.
It did not get better.
No.
You almost feel bad for him because I think they ended up losing like 6 of 8 or 7 of 9 or something like that. It was just and I mean they limped into the playoffs, and then the Rams just like kicked him in the mouth and said, "Go on home." Okay, so we look forward to this weekend. What of the 4 games? What's your game you look forward to the most?
Bills Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. How can you not say that game?
Yeah.
Are we going to get a shootout, like a historic shootout?
I think so.
Who do you think wins?
Not going to answer that question, but I will say who I want to win.
Okay, who do you want to win?
I want the Bills to win.
You want the Bills to win?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you afraid you're going to jinx them? Is this what's happening? Okay, that's fair. Okay, so Bills coming off a perfect game. The Chiefs were daggone perfect after they woke up.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Arrowhead, so does that give anybody an advantage?
It gives the Chiefs an advantage.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, so you want the Bills to win. You're not going to choose who you think is going to win, so that means you think the Chiefs are going to win, but you don't want to say the Bills because then
I definitely think that the Chiefs are going to win.
Okay.
But because I don't feel like they're gonna be able to do the Bills. I don't think they're gonna be able to do what they did the game before again.
Right. That's fair. The game I'm most looking forward to, because I can't say the 4. Obviously it's a 49er game, right? But the game I'm most looking forward to is Cincinnati. And Joe Burrow, he's looking like the man. Jamar Chase, they're looking tough. But I just want to see if Derrick Henry comes back and runs all over everybody. Mm-hmm. Like, I still feel the same way. We talked about it last week, so we don't have to get back into it. If he's 80% or better, I think the Titans are going to the Super Bowl. I think they're going to hold the ball. I don't think Joey's going to get a lot of opportunities because everybody's like, oh, he's got to warm back up. He's a running back that doesn't cut. He just hits holes and he explodes and then he takes off because he's blazing. He's like amazingly fast for his size. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So other than the fact that you lost the Bucks, you picked pretty well. Do you want to revise anything? You still have the Rams Chiefs in your Super Bowl. So we're 1 week into the playoffs. Do you want to revise anything?
Maybe.
What do you want to
If
revise?
not the Chiefs, I still think that the Rams are going to get in. But if not the Chiefs, the Titans. Because Derrick Henry is going to be back. And so that might change something.
Okay. All right. That's fair. So then I'm going to ask you one thing because, as the Homer fan, what has to happen for the 49ers to make the Super Bowl? Obviously they got to beat Green Bay, but
they need to beat Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. They need to have a great defensive game against Green Bay. They need to have a great overall game against Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
who's the better matchup for them? And if they beat
Green Bay, LA definitely.
Yeah, right?
It
has to be.
Yeah. I think that they could beat LA, but I don't know who's going to win with LA and Tampa. I think maybe LA. I think they can beat LA, but I do not think they will beat Tampa. But I think LA could beat Tampa.
That's kind of exactly where I'm at. So yeah. I feel like that's where I'm at. So I'm not really cheering for anybody because you never want to cheer for your next opponent, but it's hard not to want to play the team you beat 6 times in a row. Mm-hmm. Okay, so moving on. NBA trade deadline is coming. It's not passed, right?
No,
but it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
They're now talking about Frank Vogel's job being on the line.
Yeah.
In your Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Are we concerned, nervous?
No, not really.
Okay.
I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Do you think big changes coming for the Lakers or mostly the same roster?
I think something's gonna happen.
Like what?
I don't know.
You gotta. I mean, you're a sports analyst. Like you gotta have an opinion.
I think they might do something. They need shooters.
Okay.
They need shooters, which is what they needed last year.
Mm-hmm.
And they still don't quite have that.
Right.
So they kind of need that. They need an actual big man. Because, LeBron's doing good at the center. Right, but he's not going to be able to. Once you get AD back,
Yeah.
Kind of have some. I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. I don't know. I fear for the Lakers that they may make some wholesale changes just like they did last year. But if they do that, how long will it take for them to get into the new rotation? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm not sure that they're exactly into the current rotation.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, I would definitely argue that they're not in the current rotation. There were a couple just ridiculous blowouts. The Warriors got blown out.
Yeah.
And then they blew out. Who did they blow out? The Bulls? No. It was like a surprisingly good team, right? The Bulls. Okay.
Caruso-less Bulls.
The Caruso. Oh, my gosh. Well, he didn't play, though, right?
He did not play.
Speaking of, excuse me, do you know who the Bulls head coach is?
Billy Donovan.
Did you know? I didn't know that we were talking today. And we're like, what's Billy Donovan doing? I was like, he's sitting at home counting his Oklahoma City money. And he's been a head coach of the Bulls for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. Okay, any other NBA news to get on, to talk about?
Not really sure, but the Lakers beat the Jazz last night.
Uh-huh. And the Jazz had a historically bad shooting night.
So, you know why they had a historically bad shooting night?
Not
the Lakers defense.
Not because the defense. They said something like it was all three of them. So Ingles, Mitchell, and who's the other guy? Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson.
0 for 18 from 3-point line.
It's the defense.
All right. So, okay. I want to get to the next topic because I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like we could dissect football all day long. And we could, but I want to get to the voicemail.
Okay.
We have another voice meal. And while I get this set up, why don't you talk about, why don't you tell the people what jersey you got on?
Okay. Well, I'm currently wearing an Alvin Kamara jersey. It's got like a tie-dye on the numbering and stuff. And it on the like patch of the jersey, it says it's the crucial catch, intercept cancer. Let's hope cancer is like Jimmy Garoppolo and they throw a bad pass. Get it, because Jimmy Garoppolo.
There you go. I got it. You know what? I'll take it.
Because he does that sometimes.
Sometimes he threw a terribly bad pass. All right, so let me get this loaded up. All right, let's listen.
Hey, Royce, Jerry Grant. Hey, funny story real quick before I get into my question. So your dad posted the wrong phone number in the description on last week's podcast, and I called the voicemail, and some lady answered, and I was like, oh, sorry, I had the wrong number. So I went back and checked the previous show and found the right phone number. So I think Dom kind of set me up on that one. But anyway, my question is for you guys, what's the state of Louisville basketball? Looks like they're in complete disarray. Like, how long do you think Chris Mack lasts? Do you think he makes it through the end of the year before they decide to make a change? Does he make it through the end of the year before they make a change? Kind of what's your thoughts on that? And how about my Florida State Seminoles knocking off those Dukies? That was a pretty big win for those guys. Oh, and we beat Louisville too this year, I think. So kudos to them, huh? All right, guys. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen.
Well, yes, they did beat Duke. They also did beat Louisville. I would say sorry about the wrong phone number thing, but I'm not the one who put the phone number on. So
I guess I'm gonna have to double check. I thought I hit copy and paste. My bad on that one. Yeah, I had to get on our producer, who's also me, to make sure that doesn't happen again. But you would think that at this point Jerry would have it on speed dial, right? Like you would think it would just be on speed dial. All right, so there's a couple things there. Obviously, we can jump into college basketball. Let's hit the second part of his question last. But first and foremost, Louisville basketball.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they've had some rough games recently, and hopefully they're playing right now against Boston College. Hopefully they can rebound from those tough losses and get it, back together if it was together in the first place.
You were very nice. That's what I'll say. Tough losses is, again, very nice. Louisville, and I was listening to some stuff because, I mean, it's not good. It's not good. Like, this is one of the worst Louisville teams that we've seen in a long time. And it's okay. Like, here's the thing. Probation, all the stuff that's been going on, get some passes, and not every team's going to be great. I think it's the shock of how bad they've been in stretches that's gotten everybody, like, up in arms. And the Pitt loss was, so, Ken Palm ratings. Right. So Ken Palm, he does ratings, and like he has all these computer algorithms and all that stuff, and the net rankings and all that stuff. So it's like all the computer stuff. It was Louisville's worst loss in 20 years when they lost to Pitt last week on Saturday. And they're playing Boston College, who's 7-8 overall, with a loss to a team in the top 300. Like, I think they lost to Albany, who's like in the bottom 300. Like, there's only 350 teams, something like that. They're leading currently in the second half. You want to give me a guess on the score?
41 to 48.
30 to 32.
Oh, my. That's
at home to Boston College. The only challenge for me, and look, I love Louisville athletics with all my heart and soul. I've been through some really bad years with Louisville, and it is what it is. I'm not giving up on the guys. It's frustrating to watch. We lost, so we're on a 3-game losing streak. Florida State, NC State, Pitt. The best loss of those 3 is Florida State because they just beat Duke. After tonight, I'm going to rattle off this schedule. Notre Dame, at Virginia, home versus Duke, home versus North Carolina, 2 days apart, at Syracuse, at Notre Dame, home versus Miami, who's sitting in number one in the conference, home versus Clemson, at North Carolina, at Wake, at Virginia Tech, at Virginia. How many wins are on those?
I have not as many as it needs to be.
We play the worst team of that stretch that I just named you is Clemson, who's 10-8 and 2-5 in conference. If we don't win tonight, I don't know that we're winning more than 2 more games the rest of the season. And you know what happens, right? Like your team's playing. Seahawks went through it this year. You're playing. You start losing, you give up, right? You don't really play as hard as you should, as you could, as you can, because it doesn't matter. They lose the next 4, they're playing for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Royce, love basketball. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the question that Jerry asked you, Chris Mack.
I think he'll be with the team the rest of the year. I'm not going to determine whether he will be with the team after the finish of this year, but I think he will be with the team the rest of this year. I think if they would have won those last 3 games, it would have helped
Absolutely
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the difficulty of the remaining schedule, I think he'll be with the team till the end of the year.
Yeah, there was some. I think the reason that everybody's a little like on the fence with him right now is because he made some comments after the last game talking about like he didn't know how to motivate the players, because we could see it, like they're not playing hard. And it's like, well, if you don't know how to motivate players, you're the
who else is going to motivate the players,
right? And I think that was his point, but everybody took it like, well, hold up, bro. So we giving up on the season? It's hard, man. I don't want to give up on Chris Mack publicly, but I'm starting to think that it maybe it's time for a new face here, because he's been through a lot, and it really wasn't his fault. We're gonna have to pause the daggone podcast again because the dog is barking. Okay, so I think I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted by our dog. No, that like I don't want to give up publicly on Chris Mack because it's kind of like the whole Tom Crean effect at Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came in at a bad time, galvanized the fan base, got them to believe again. But at some point, you're just like, man, I don't know that it's going to work out here. The reason I don't want to give up on him is because I don't want to end up like Indiana. It took Indiana 2 coaches in like 10 years to figure it out. I don't want to be that. I can't. I need a little basketball to be good soon. Okay. So college basketball is starting to seem a little bit real now because football's over.
Yeah. There's no undefeated D1 teams,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Who is number 1 right now?
I think it's Gonzaga.
Again?
Yeah.
God, they're always number 1. I know Auburn was number 2. So, I mean, right now, it just seems like it's upset after upset after upset. I mean, Florida State. What do you think? Like, what's happening? Like,
I don't know. I have no clue.
It's weird because like Kentucky's like 18th.
Yeah.
But they look like they might be the number 1 team in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. I haven't actually watched Kentucky play basketball since they almost lost to Southern. Well, they were down in halftime, but people are telling me that Kentucky looks really good.
It's either everyone else looks really bad or like everybody looks really good.
Yeah, that's fair. What I will say is this is starting to get me really excited about the tournament. That's not, I mean, we're still months away, but I'm like, dude, if the parity is like here right now, whoo, it's going to be bad. I will say any year that Louisville's not in the tournament, I care a little bit less, but I can watch a little bit, like my bracket always does better.
Yeah.
So I will say that. Okay. So I think what we should do next week, unless the 49ers win, we should do a breakdown of college basketball.
Okay.
Like get your Final Four ready, top seeds in each region and stuff like that. But we cannot leave the basketball subject without shouting out women's basketball. The bright spot for Louisville athletics has been volleyball and women's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
The women play
NC State
tomorrow on the big boy ESPN, like the mothership, and I cannot wait to watch it.
I'm scared. I
You're scared?
Yeah, I don't like if they're playing a really good team, I don't like watching the game.
Why? Could you think they're gonna lose?
Yeah, I feel like I will give bad energy to the game.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You know what? I appreciate that. And here's what I'll say. If you start to feel that coming on, just turn it off. Just turn it off, Royce. I mean, it's 3 versus 4.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't love about it is that it's in Raleigh. It's tough. It's tough. That home court advantage, like that stuff matters, especially for games like that. So I'm excited. Like it's really, I mean, Louisville's got the longest winning streak right now in college basketball. So, all right, I'm hoping the ladies can pull through. Okay, so with that one, I would like to bring up something that I saw on Facebook.
Okay.
You were featured in
no, we're not talking about that.
No, we don't need to talk about the full video from your swim team.
Yeah.
But there was a little subject, and it said, name something that you might not know about yourself. And your answer was great. Marvelous answer. Bro, you gotta start plugging the podcast.
That's not what went through my mind at that time.
You gotta start plugging the potty.
That's not what I was thinking of.
I know. I mean, so swimming, how's swimming going?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Are we liking swimming again?
Yeah.
Like I know it goes in ebbs and flows because you do different seasons and the age group and all that stuff. So like right now we're all in on swimming again.
Yeah.
All right. What other sport are we going to be playing this year?
I don't water polo.
Water polo. Who's got a water polo team?
I'm pretty good
here?
at water polo.
I don't doubt that. Is there a water polo team around here that you can join?
No.
I'm gonna have to move to California so you can get on a water polo team.
No.
I know somebody. I'm not kidding. This is completely random. Who does the marketing for U.S. water polo? I'm serious. She was my former coworker. So if we want to get some water poloers, I don't know if that's the right terminology for them, on the podcast, I could probably make it happen. They'll be the biggest names you've never heard of. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right. So other than that, on the horizon in 2 weeks, I think it's less than 2 weeks now, the Olympics start, Winter Olympics. I just want everybody to know that Roy said he's not watching them.
Probably not.
You have to watch the Olympics.
I might watch the bobsledding.
Bobsledding is awesome. The luge. I love Olympics. Doesn't matter if it's winter, summer.
I just don't understand the Winter Olympics.
Why?
Because I don't play any of those sports, and I've never played them, and I'm not playing them now. So
you want to know what I wish I could do, other than be on a curling team. I do want to start a curling team. Cool. Curling is so expensive. All the stones are made from the same place. Like, it's so expensive. Okay. Other than be a curler, I wish I could be a long track speed skater.
What?
Speed skating.
It's just skating really fast.
It's skating super fast. But like the long track is where, like the short track, like they're like all bunched up together. It's kind of like the NASCAR of speed skating. We have to watch speed skating. You would like it. Short track is like just fast action, and it's like shoo, 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 shoo. And then there's like strategy, and then like people get bumped out the way and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But like long track is just like you and the ice, and like you're just going, and it's almost like kind of going by yourself. But then they take these long strides, and then they like switch lanes and stuff. I don't know. Like I feel like me and my legs, I would have been a decent speed skater.
I would have been awful at speed skating. Not because of any other part of my legs, just my ankles. I would not.
Your ankles?
Yeah, that would be really bad.
They could tape them.
That's not going to help.
All right, so we have to watch some speed skating. I'm determined to get you excited about the Olympics. Here's the thing. I get it. I get it because they're most of these sports. I'm like, how do these even become sports? You want to know the biggest sport that I'm like, how's this a sport? Ski jumping.
Ski jumping?
You don't know about ski jumping?
No.
Oh, where they come down the ramp and they go shoo,
Oh yeah. Oh,
and they take off and they like lean back in their skis or like whatever. Like it's amazing to watch. I love heights and stuff, but there's times where I'm like, because like it's the landing and like you're just flying through the air and then I mean, so here's the thing. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something for me that's just gratifying about watching people who are the best at what they do in the sport. Like in the world. Yeah. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, if we're someday considered the best sports podcast, here's the thing. We have to be the best sports podcast, at least in the country, in the region. I know that we're the best sports podcast in our area that features a 13-year-old as the host.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be it, right? So, like, what if one day we're the best sports podcast in the country?
Well, see, I have one problem with that statement.
Okay.
You said best sports podcast in the country. Why don't we just eliminate the sports from the sentence? We just become the best podcast in the country. And then eliminate country and just make it world.
So you're trying to be Joe Rogan over here. Because Joe Rogan's the #1 downloaded podcast right now. And maybe, I don't know about the world, but I know in the country. Mm-hmm. You trying to do big numbers. I'm cool with that. See, that's what I'm talking about. So like we could be, if there's an Olympic for like podcast Olympics and we're in it, dude, like that's awesome to watch. So that's why I like the Olympics. And plus I really want to carry the torch. And I thought I was going to be an Olympic football player when I was a kid. It was real. So anyway, all right. We're in, here's the thing. I have no idea because I usually keep time, but I don't know because we've been stopped like twice. So I'm assuming that we're 30 minutes into this thing right now. Maybe more, maybe less. But let's get to the top 5.
Okay.
So it's time.
Yes, it is time for the most anticipated
segment
in
all
of
sports.
Where Royce.
Ranks on. All right. So what are we doing today?
Today we have the top 5. This is technically not the beginning of a series because we've already started on it.
Okay.
A long time ago. We had the top 5 pitchers in the MLB way back a long time ago.
Okay.
So now we have the top 5 first basemen in the MLB.
I have a question for you, just so I can commit myself mentally. So we've done the top pitchers.
Yeah. We're
about to do the first baseman. Mm-hmm. Are we going to do every position player?
Oh.
Is this a 2-month commitment that we're about to make right here?
Yep, it is.
Whew. All right. I just needed to thank you for letting me know because I needed to be mentally prepared. It's ironic that you wouldn't save this for the dog days of baseball of summer when there's nothing else to talk about but baseball. But it's cool. It's cool.
A couple of podcasts ago, mine was the top 5 colors. Like,
I mean, that's fine.
I'm running out of ideas here.
I mean, that's cool. It's cool. I'm just saying that, it's your show. We're going to do what you want to do, but you just bought yourself 2 months to think of new ideas.
Well, I can.
we got 8 more positions to go.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm cool. I'm serious. I'm cool with it. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to make sure because I heard that and I'm thinking, oh no, there's a lot of people on baseball field.
Yep.
Are they still playing baseball this year, by the way? Are they still on lockout mode?
Yep.
Ooh. We should probably address that at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we got time. All right. So
number honorable mention.
I was about to say honorable mention.
Yeah, number honorable mention. We have Max Muncy. Mm-hmm. Do you know where he plays?
I was literally trying to think. It was the A's at one point, right? Did he play for the A's?
I have no clue.
Oh, you don't know
he
where
plays
he plays?
with the Dodgers right now.
Oh, does he? Did he just get picked up by them? No, that's gonna bother me. Max Muncy. All right. So, all right. And this is first baseman?
This is first baseman.
Okay. All right.
So, number 5, Jose Abreu.
I don't know where he played. I've heard of him.
He was the 2020 American League MVP.
Yes.
For the Chicago White Sox.
Max Muncy played for the A's for the first 2 years of his career.
Did you say the A's or the Angels?
The A's. Oakland A's.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, this is big for me when I get some baseball stuff right.
Okay.
I used to be so into baseball, and I'm not now.
Yeah.
Okay, so who was Jose Abreu?
Jose Abreu.
Okay, who's he play
then the White Sox.
for? Okay,
And then number 4.
okay, that was 5. Number
That was
4,
5. Number 4, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso. Mets.
Yes.
Yes. Number
Like
3, Mets. Pete Alonso.
800-time home run
I was
champion.
going to say he just crushes home runs.
Yeah.
You think he'll do? He's got to come back and try to do 3 in a row, right?
Yeah.
Because he's only done 2 in a row.
Yeah.
But it was home run champ, no derby because of COVID.
Yeah.
Home run champ.
Mhm.
So he could have been 3 in a row as it was.
Yeah.
He's got to try.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Number 2.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3, we have Matt Olson.
No. What'd you play?
Plays with the A's.
Oh, okay. All right. Matt
Yep.
Olson.
He,
Ace.
I feel like he really he took that step, to the next level this past year.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I'll be honest with you. I never heard of him.
mhm.
And it's okay. I just never.
Yeah,
Never heard of him.
Mhm.
What's his name?
Matt Olson.
Matt Olson. Like the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
Okay. Greg Olson.
No, Matt.
Well, Greg Olson was a tight end.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Played with Seahawks. So
Yeah.
Then he retired.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2, we have Frederick Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. Braves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just fresh off the World Series.
Champion. World Series champion. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the first time we recorded with our dog down here,
Yeah.
Lola. She's really annoying.
Yeah.
Like she just it's almost like she wants some headphones and to contribute to the podcast.
Yeah.
Like she's just standing here like, what? I want to be in. So I don't know if she knows baseball like that though.
Yeah.
I mean, technically she's home the most, so she should have the most TV time.
Yeah.
But I think it's the opposable thumbs that she doesn't have that doesn't allow her to flip the TV
Yeah.
to the right games.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. So Freddie Freeman, number 2, the Braves, fresh off the home run, or not home run, fresh off the World Series. He had a great World Series. Not as good as Dansby Swanson. Is that did I get it right?
He plays on the Braves.
Yeah, but Freddie Freeman had a good.
Yeah, Freddie Freeman had a good World Series.
But didn't Dansby Swanson win the MVP?
No,
Who did? Freddie Freeman?
that's Jorge Soler.
Oh, listen. Oh, yeah, because he had a great.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
moving back to number 1.
Number 1, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Blue Jays. Here's the thing about them. I feel really old when I watch Junior play, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., because I really remember, like, not just like, oh, I was kind of like his dad's career. And I know that his dad's like, I get it. Like his dad didn't stop playing that long ago, but I'm old, man.
Yeah.
Like Vlad Guerrero, whoo. And then his son, whoo. Just saying. I didn't get no genes like that. It's not fair.
Neither did I.
Hey, I mean, look, you never know. I mean, you do know that you're not going to be an all-star baseball player. Maybe. It's still time for you.
I'm not going to be able to hit baseball that far.
I mean, maybe one day you're going to go to bed and you'll wake up and you'll be 6'3", 250 cut.
6'3", 250? 6'3", 250? Or like 6'9", 250?
No, like 6'3". Like, them dudes are like 6'3". Like, what do you think Vlad Guerrero Jr. weighs?
Oh, I have no clue.
Like, I think, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to be.
LeBron is 6'9", 250.
Yeah, but like, look, it's different. So, Vlad Guerrero, 6'2", 250. He's a monster.
Yeah?
He's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna butcher it really bad. So your honorable mention was Dodger guy.
Max Muncy.
Max Muncy. Then you had, I don't know, who was number 5?
Jose Abreu.
Okay, Jose Abreu. Number 4 was the guy I never heard of.
No.
No? Who's number 4?
It was Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso's 4?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was thinking he was 3. All right, number 4 was Pete Alonso.
Uh-huh.
Number 3 is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson. Yeah.
See, I got that right because I knew that I was going to forget him. Number 2 is Braves, Freddie Freeman. Number 1 is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm trying to get into baseball. Baseball's making it hard for me. Like this whole I might not play this year thing. That kind of makes it hard for me to get into. I'm trying. I will try my best. I will do better. We have a podcast to maintain. I will do better. I did not contribute to the baseball discussion last year. I felt like I was dragging us down.
No.
I'm just saying. But I need baseball to play games.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
Play games.
It's just like so many games.
Oh wait, I'm a Mets fan now, right? No. Whose fan am I? What fan am I? I'm gonna have to go.
I have no clue.
Cleveland?
The Guardians?
Am I a Guardians fan?
Maybe, I don't know.
Remember we went through this whole thing
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I'm a fan, and I have to be. I'm a fan now.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Was it Guardians? I don't think it was Guardians.
I don't know who you're a fan of.
No, we decided on the podcast.
What was the? How did we decide?
I don't know.
'Cause
I
then
just
can
had to watch
decide
their
again.
games. I had to watch their games. I'm gonna look it up because I know Greg. He gave me crap about it. He's like, "Why would you choose them?" I was like, "I just needed a team to choose from."
Yeah,
I didn't want to be.
They're not good.
No, I know they're not good, but I'm just saying I don't
know why you would choose them.
Well, who am I a fan of? You don't even know whose fan I am.
No, I have no clue.
No, you can't even think like it doesn't.
Guardians.
Well, clearly, it mattered.
Definitely not
Philly?
the Tigers.
Pittsburgh.
The Pirates.
It
Yeah,
was
it was the Pirates.
It was the Pirates.
It was the Pirates.
Oh, because he said that the owner doesn't even care about the Pirates. The Pirates owner, so that they're never going to be good until they get a new owner. Well, I committed. I said it on air. So I'm a Pirates fan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
That's it. I'm it is what it is. I'm a Pirates fan. I'm a Pirates fan. It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was an installment of Royce
Ranks 'Em.
Royce Ranks 'Em. We need some sponsors. I'm ready to get some sponsors back. Okay, so here's the dealio. I'm gonna post this. This is going online.
Okay.
Video wise.
Yeah.
We got some stuff to do. I'm realizing as I do this how much stuff we don't have. Like I was ready for the podcast. I'm not so much ready for the video podcast, but we'll make it work. The people will bear with us until we get it. But that being said, speaking of the people, what we got to say to the people?
Well, it is multiple time MVP. It's his birthday today. JaVale McGee. MVP.
Did you say MVP?
Most
For what? Most valuable?
Shackton MVP.
Huh?
The Shackton MVP.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, what MVP award did JaVale win? Look, he's a multiple time NBA champion, so I ain't not talking anything bad about JaVale McGee. And his mama was an amazing basketball player. Whew. Okay. Happy birthday, JaVale.
Yes.
All right. So here's the thing. I like this. We went a little shorter today. But it feels good. It feels good. Like we're kind of getting through some stuff. I feel like we're going to be able to work this out. But I want to say this. I'm gonna give a challenge to the fans and you. That's you, Royce. I'm pointing at you for the people who are listening on this. I need you to get your people, your friends' peoples, your friend bases, your 13-year-old group.
Okay.
You got to get them to listen or watch. So you got to let me know how we do that. I know that part of what we're doing is the video portion. So YouTube links are a lot easier to share than podcast links. So you going to do that? Can you do that for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you do that, I think we're going to be in good shape. I also got another idea. I thought about it today. I want to get some merchandise.
Okay.
I'm serious. I want a shirt or something. Like I want to be able to rock the shirt right here. And I would like a toboggan because I wear them a lot. And maybe we get a flat bill hat or two for me, this is my stuff. And then whatever you want, we'll get you a jersey.
A jersey?
Like, we can make jerseys. Like, you can design your own jersey.
Yeah.
And here's the cool part. We can make some and then you sell them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a guy at work. I didn't know this. He makes clothes. He has his own website. Specializes in one-off clothing items. Who knew? Didn't know that was a thing. So he gave me an idea. I think we should do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know a designer friend who'll design it for us.
Okay.
He'll do it.
Okay.
You in?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a jersey?
Sure.
What kind of jersey? Basketball, football, hockey jersey?
I mean, I don't have a hockey jersey.
With the tie of the thing right here.
I have no clue what.
The hockey jersey with the you know how they tie at the top, like they have the laces. Oh, you've never seen a lace hockey jersey?
No.
Oh, it's dope. Yeah, hockey jerseys.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to find some sponsors to pay for this stuff, but we'll get it. We'll get it. All right. So with that, I think it's time. Until next week. I'm nervous. I don't want the 49ers season to end this week. I just don't.
Okay. That's great. Good job.
Look.
I have no input on this game because my team was eliminated a long time ago. So I don't.
That's fair.
I feel like I want Joe Burrow to win the Super Bowl because he's cool glasses and he's a cool guy.
You know what? Joe Burrow?
You think Joe Burrow's ever been to a beach?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a beach person.
Oh,
He kind of does seem like a beach
like the beach, or
Does Joe Burrow you think he likes the beach or you think he doesn't like the beach?
I think Joe Burrow.
Because if he likes the beach, there's going to be some problems in Cincinnati eventually.
I think Joe Burrow does whatever Joe Burrow wants to do. And whatever Joe Burrow does, he's probably the coolest at doing it that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Never seen a player smoke a cigar in the locker room after they win a national championship and make it look so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it happens all the time, but usually it's like, oh, y'all look at a place. Joe Burrow looked like that's the reason, like, he's the reason that whole trend started. And it wasn't, but he just looked like he owned it. I'm going to be honest. It's hard for me in my age. The Bengals have never been good.
No.
They were, I remember as a baby, like in 88, when they lost to the 49ers in the Super Bowl. I think it was 88. I was 3, bruh. Like, that's the last time they were relevant. Maybe 89. They weren't. Was it 90? Did they lose in 88 and 90? I know you
wasn't
don't know.
alive.
I know you don't know. But, like, I was, like, less than your younger brother's ages. They just weren't. So, like, it's hard for me when you say, oh, they're going to be, like, NFL champions.
Yeah.
I'm trying. So they beat the Bengals in 89 and 82. Poor Bengals. They owned the 80s. They didn't. But poor Bengals, the 49ers owned the 80s. Golly. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Post it.
Yep.
Share the YouTube link. I think it's Royce's Thoughts. I really think it's just YouTube / Royce's Thoughts. What are you doing?
I had to yawn.
Oh, you holding that in.
Yeah.
They saw that. All the people right there, they saw that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's just get. All right, we out of here. Peace.